Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon edition of Creative Talent Productions. I am going to really try to focus on looking at the camera. I have a tendency to like look away when I speak, and it's not a dishonesty thing. It's a me processing my thoughts, and I have to learn how to not do that. But I'm gonna just I will. I'm cross-eyed, so if I look straight, my eyes start to cross. So if I just kind of, and plus I have an eye condition, uh, but we're not going to talk about that right now today. What I'd like to talk about is the loser of the week. The loser of the week. Well, we have the primary loser who's always the runner-up, but today we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about that snatch for the signature for the sweaty hat that the tennis player had. Yes, that CEO, millionaire man from Poland, Piotr, which is Peter. I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Shinarzak, I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. Sarzak. Any case, he is most definitely the loser of this week. He will hold that title. What he did is a replica of basically um, uh, what Israel is doing. When you look at it, it's also a replica of what colonizers have done. When you look at the overall context of what this man did, taking something that did not belong to him, all right, something that was clearly given to the young child, a child, an adolescent, not a teenager, not a young man, a child, right, taking full advantage. It correlates to what is happening now, and it applies to everything. People taking what shouldn't belong to them, and having no remorse about it. Just big macho man. He's a crud. This guy. He's not a nice individual. And well, the internet is obviously sharing the same sentiment that I have. But anyway, uh, in other breaking news, we have now been made aware of the fact that artificial intelligence can open up windows at the White House. Artificial intelligence can stand there with a pair of trousers uh, and put one foot up and toss stuff out. That's artificial intelligence. Oh my gosh. I mean, we don't even need any elected politicians, right? We have artificial intelligence. You're going to take all of our jobs. Everyone's going to no longer, people are no longer going to have employment because everything is going to be automated. So, so with politicians, you're automated clowns. You're automated clowns for APAC. That's what you all are. Um, so, yeah, artificial intelligence opened up the window and threw stuff out. And if you notice body language, you notice how Vance, he gets this look of he almost looks like he's in the need to have a bowel movement, and he makes that face and his facial muscles, and you can see his neck and his eyes squint like, oh God, what's he gonna conjure up to try to back step out of this madness. Yeah, interesting. All of them, they're all like, they're looking around, they're watching. Yeah, so Article 25, Article 25 is long overdue. He's definitely not competent, and well, that would mean that J.D. Vance would then become the next president if something happened to Trump. If I were Trump, I would stay away from J.D. Vance because we all know what happens when he's around people too often. It's like he's like well, they call Count Dracula. Well, he's like the Count of well, unaliving. Look what happened to the poor Pope, right? Uh, anyway, so yeah, a whole bunch of madness is happening now, and the tariffs are all illegal. The tariffs are all illegal. So now all these countries, like I said on my other video yesterday, I said these countries now that he has basically twisted into pretzels as far as what their economic goal plans are, because people who plan, they're not going to just look at something for just tomorrow only. They're going to forecast for years ahead. So he broke up with all these other countries, because we are no longer the main leader in commerce. Absolutely not. And the U.S. dollar is not the leading. It's not leading. So he played right into the plan of, well, it's going to be a plan of not good. It's going to be not good for our economy, but other global economies are going to do much better. And we could thank racism, we could thank ignorance, we could thank lack of education, you know. And for everyone who is now going to no longer have health care because all these hospital facilities are going to be closed in rural areas, and because of all the cuts to Medicaid, that is going to have major impact. So I hope for everyone, I hope that you take care of your health, because now, if number one, healthcare should be free. Healthcare should be free because the U.S. government, the USDA, the FDA, the foods that we have been consuming have caused major illnesses, and you all know this, but yet you keep on playing. You keep on playing the money game. Ailments that people have are brought on by the foods that are ingested, the foods that are sold, and the foods that are approved. So there's no way that we should not have free healthcare. You approve stuff to be sold, mass consumed, in order to make millionaire corporations, billionaires have continued to have funding. You make processed food, you make bulk, plenty of it, and you sell it to the masses. So when the masses become sick later on in life, you know, um, then make them go into bankruptcy and have nothing trying to take care of their health because of the shit healthcare that we have. Healthcare, I said healthcare. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know who you are. Tell your mama that. Tell your mama. Maybe she's looking for you. Maybe you should yeah. I'm gonna report this person. I'm gonna view it. I want to report this person. I'm going to report. Yeah. Um yeah. So anyway, people, yeah. I just hope people can take better care of your health, because like I said in another video, you go to the doctor's office, you sit on hard plastic. You go for as long as you have to wait, or you go to an emergency room, you're going to sit on hard plastic. You're going to something made with formaldehyde. Then you're going to go sit in another room and on more hard plastic. And then, you're not going to get the adequate care unless you're like it's something of a stat. So healthcare is horrendous. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what I would do now, Mr. Kennedy, what I would do for Kennedy, you're talking about wearables. Um, have First of all, any type of lab work can be done at home with a little finger, a little lancet. And with one little lancet, you could determine everything, or you have to have one or two because you have to have different tests made. But the need for all these luxury, high-end offices that these practices have turned into, because everything is like so state of the art, and it's for them to make money and provide shit care. basically, you know. Like let's have waterfalls in the lobby, and then let's have crap healthcare, you know. Oh wow, nice car just passed by. Anyway, so yeah, everybody, just take good care of your health. Take good care of your health, and you know, make changes, make changes for the better for all of us. And well, I always have a lot to say. And no, I don't think our president is going to survive. He's not going to make the full term. He's sickly, definitely sickly, and they're all going to have problems. You'll see. Yeah. Be accountable for causing harm to people because of what benefits you and your lineage. Make sure that the powers that be will make sure that you will suffer the consequences for your actions. It's just that simple. Anyway, everybody, I'll be back. Have a good one. Bye.